Well, I'll tell you something interesting. I think, it's really interesting being on the internet with a lot of the celebrities and everything like that. And we had the Phoenix in the rainbow picture. That was pretty intense. And so I seem to notice. I'm just looking at Winona Ryder, and I guess what I would say is there is something to say about that. It's that, well, if you're talking about the pictures, it's like, but you're talking about being in love with that person, right? And so I think that, because is any like, is anybody having experience? I am having experience. It's just that it's the same thing. It's like the same thing with that person there, but it's not the same relationship that I'm used to having with that person. You know what I mean? It's not the same relationship, and so I'm like, am I talking about the relationship? Because I see the person, and I'm used to. I'm honestly, it's not the same relationship that I'm used to having with that person, is what it is. Um, because I'm like joking around about things or whatever, and I guess I'm joking around about the relationship that it could be a little bit more realistic than the relationship of the internet, for instance. You know what I mean? And so I don't know. I mean, I'm just doing like a lot of creative writing. You know what I mean? And because it's not the strangest subject. It's not like poetry, like, or talking about. I mean, theoretically, somebody has something to work with in terms of what's happening here. I think that's been done by somebody. Um, so it's not like we're in the dark on that one necessarily, but so yeah, I see the person, and I know about and there's the experience, and it's just not the same relationship, and so like I don't know, because who is Winona Ryder? You know what I mean, in terms of like you know like I mean, if we went to the same school, then would we have had more friends when we were kids? It's possible that for me and Winona Ryder, that if we had grown up together and went to the same school, then we would have had more friends because we know about the same things, or something like that. And so it's been interesting, and it's there.